Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Sayyida Naveed Zahra. I'm a student of Amjad Morning 2018 at the Faculty of Education, University of Sindh. My roll number is 17. Subject of this presentation is EPG, which stands for Educational Psychological Guidance, and the title of this presentation is Elements and Goals of Counseling. This topic is assigned by Dr. Amjad. Well, first of all, let's move to the content. These are the contents: definition of counseling, elements of counseling, goals of counseling, summary, and of course, conclusion. First of all, the definition of counseling. Counseling is a process in which the counselor assists the counselee to make interpretations of fact relating to a choice, plan, or adjustment which he needs to make, by Glenn F. Smith, and the other one is by Carl Rogers. Rogers states that counseling is a series of direct contacts with the individual which aims to offer him assistance in changing his attitude and behavior. Now let's move to the elements. There are major elements. 1. Counseling involves two individuals, one seeking help and the other one a professionally trained person who can help the first. 2. There should be a relationship of mutual respect between the two individuals. The counselor should be friendly and cooperative, and the counselee should have trust and confidence in the counselor. Third point is the aim of counseling is to help a student to form a decision, make a choice, or find a direction at some important fork in the road, such as that of planning in a life career, a program in college or university, or a campaign to obtain employment. Fourth point is it helps the counselee acquire independence and develop a sense of responsibility. It helps him explore and fully utilize his potentialities and actualize himself. Fifth one is it is more than confident advice giving. Progress comes through the thinking that a person with a problem does for himself rather than through solutions suggested by the counselors. Sixth, it involves something more than a solution to an immediate problem. Its function is to produce changes in the individual that will enable him to extract himself from his immediate difficulties. Seventh one is it concerns itself with the attitudes as well as action. And last but not the least, eighth one is emotional rather than purely intellectual attitudes are the raw material of the counseling process. Information and intellectual understandings have their place in the counseling process, but it is the emotionalized feelings which are most important. In a nutshell, counseling has proved to be a very useful wherever the development of an individual student is cared for. It helps an individual to know himself better, gives him confidence, encourages his self-reflectiveness, and provides him a vision. Now come towards the goals of counseling. Counseling theorists do not always agree on appropriate counseling goals because they are often general, vague, and saturated with implications. However, there are 5 most common named goals of counseling: facilitating behavior change, improving the client's ability to establish a mental relationship, enhancing the client's effectiveness and ability to cope, promoting the decision-making process, and facilitating client potential development. These goals are not mutually exclusive and will naturally be emphasized by some theorists and not the others. Summary: counseling is a process of problem solving under the guidance of some specialists or psychotherapists. It involves two people, counselor and the counselee, Because unless or until both won't create a trust bond, they can't reach to the solution of the problem. Therefore, a mutual trust and understanding is a must. There are basically 5 major goals of counseling. These are behavior modification, making the person able to distinguish between right and the wrong and decide himself that what he wants to do and how he can achieve his desired goals in a righteous and safe way. Conclusion: mutual trust and understanding between the counselor and counselee and working together under the guidance of a counselor can bring a ray of hope in a disturbed soul. As it is said, that learn how to let go and allow the winds of change to help you achieve whatever your goals may be. There will be a process of change as you embark on your journey of success. For further details, please visit my blog Sayyida Naveed Zahra at bloggers.com. Thank you.